emboldened them, and they smell victory. One commander in Wardak province
ژوند شریعت غواړو په دنیا ژوند شریعت غواړو په دنیا د حق یسکن کاروان.
Welcome back to the Angry American. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Another crazy one. As usual, the Taliban are really doing well as far as equipment and uniforms and helicopters is concerned. Taliban 2.0 Special Forces unit patrolling the streets of Kabul wear U.S. military uniforms and left behind body armor. I mean, look at these guys. They look like the U.S. military. They're dressed like us. Looks like they're even shaving their beards a little bit. Taliban fighters have come a long way from looking like armed goat farmers thanks to Joe Biden. After successfully overthrowing a nation and gaining access to a multi-billion-dollar cache of state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment, the Taliban has been able to arm and deploy their special commando unit, which they call the Badri 313, whatever the shnikes. Now they are reportedly patrolling the streets of Kabul as the dictatorship's shock troopers. From this guy, Taliban is now putting its men in uniforms in other places, too, outside of Kabul. With each passing day, they're morphing from a militant group into a state entity. These images from Nangarhar province before takeover, uniforms were mostly only seen in training videos. Let's take a peek at this. And I'm on this guy. I mean, look at this picture. Look at these pictures. Aren't they trying to look like they're the Westerners, the infidels that they hate so much? They look just like us. I mean, what the hell? This is insane, boy. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, moving on. The new Taliban security team at Kandahar Airport. They're starting to look a lot less like themselves and a more like Westerner infidels. Here's one of many examples of them causing chaos in the crowd at the Kabul airport. Oh, this is pretty crazy. Yeah, they're just shooting their guns off, man, and just fucking with people. Watch this. Make sure it's not too loud. Yeah, they're just generally fucking. I ain't think they're shooting at anything. They're shooting at the fucking crowd. People are nuts, bro. They're just walking around shooting their guns off. The forces have ditched their traditional robes in favor of body armor and camouflage military fatigues. The turbans that are normally atop their heads and the AK-47 that they are known to carry have been replaced with night vision helmets and much more lethal US M4. You know, I'm not sure that it's more lethal than an AK. AK's a pretty nasty weapon, my friend. M4 might be more accurate, but the AK definitely, as far as bullet damage, I would say it's going to do more damage. Some of them even look as if their socks were commissioned by Uncle Sam. They have been completely outfitted to the point that it is hard to distinguish them from other Western combat forces.
We're the first foreign journalists to see the latest army base the Taliban have captured in the province, and they want to show us the treasure trove of military riches they've seized with it. Many of these boxes supplied by the Americans hadn't even been opened before the Taliban got hold of them.
RPG. Whoa.
Can anyone believe that the Taliban wants peace when you've got all these weapons now? From this base alone, the Taliban say they seized about 900 guns, 30 Humvees, and 20 army pickup trucks.
They are also cruising around in brand spanking new armored Humvees that have a large caliber turret, an M60 on top or something like that, for good measure. A saw, something crazy. Taliban 2.0, way to go, Sleepy Joe. The equipment and weapons that they have acquired over the past month plus have allowed the terrorist organization to gain control of the country for the first time since 2001. They have always been unwavering in their commitment to test the fight and imposed their terror on helpless individuals, but their lack of equipment and organization have left them disadvantaged when challenging Western forces. In what's surely one of the worst foreign policy decisions ever made, Sleepy Joe's withdrawal laid the groundwork for Communist China to come in and fund the Taliban's efforts while simultaneously arming the insurgents by giving them unimpeded access to weaponry that would finally make them a more formidable opponent. U.S. officials have no plan to get the equipment back either. Here's where Major General Numbnuts says that we don't. What's he say? I don't have an answer to that question. Oh, that's like they're asking him, how much shit did we lose? He's like, I don't know. How many choppers do they have? I don't know. You're a general? You know nothing. India's Major General, whatever, spoke with India today about the terrorist group who he has dealt with extensively, calling them a danger to the entire region, especially now that the highly ideological outfit has been equipped. As of right now, they have only been a danger to people within Afghanistan. There have been many deaths reported, and Taliban thugs have been issuing beatings on the streets, seemingly at random. As many as 50,000 Afghans have been crowding the Kabul airport in a desperate attempt to flee as evacuation efforts continue. Meanwhile, up to 40,000 American citizens are trapped in the country with no assistance from Biden or the State Department, who told U.S. troops not to join British teams as they go into the city to rescue their citizens that are trapped behind Taliban checkpoints. So, that's the story, ladies and germs. What a mess. They're all decked out in a newly found American taxpayer dollars are making Westerners out of the Taliban? I'm confused. I mean, look at these guys. They look like they're trying to sport the Americana fashion look. Look at this mess. Looking very... Oh boy, they think they're real badasses now. Check them out. Anyway, guys, that's the story. Till next time, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment down below, share the video, smash that notification bell. You know why? Because you won't get notified if you don't. You need to hit that notification bell, and you need to hit that notification bell and then click all notifications, or you'll never know when the Angry American posts, and that would be a crying shame, mate. Anyway, guys, till next time, I need you to be aware of your surroundings at all times, because shit be popping off out here. Peace. Peace out.
I don't get it, Tim.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure. True international effort to pressure.
What kind of country we're going to be? 4 more years of George, he's going to find our...
Thank you.